In the vast, interconnected world of finance, cryptocurrency has emerged as a digital frontier, promising decentralization and new forms of value. Billions are traded daily, yet beneath this intricate web of transactions and algorithms lies a fundamental, often overlooked truth: every single Bitcoin, every Ethereum smart contract, every NFT, relies entirely on the silent, relentless work of tiny silicon chips. These microchips, the very bedrock of our digital age, are the unsung heroes powering the entire cryptocurrency ecosystem, enabling the complex computations that validate transactions and secure digital assets. Without them, the digital gold rush would grind to a halt. From the early days of Bitcoin mining on standard computer CPUs to today's highly specialized application-specific integrated circuits, or ASICs, microchips have been the engine driving cryptocurrency's growth. These purpose-built chips are designed to perform the repetitive, energy-intensive calculations required to solve cryptographic puzzles, validating blocks of transactions and adding them to the blockchain. Graphics processing units, or GPUs, also play a vital role in mining various altcoins, their parallel processing power making them efficient for certain algorithms. This relentless demand for computational power has fueled a multi-billion-dollar industry dedicated to manufacturing faster, more efficient crypto mining hardware, all built upon sophisticated microchip technology. The security of cryptocurrencies, and indeed most modern digital communication, hinges on robust encryption. This shield is built upon cryptographic algorithms that rely on mathematical problems incredibly difficult for classical computers to solve in a reasonable timeframe. Public key cryptography, using pairs of public and private keys, is fundamental. Your public key allows others to send you crypto, while your private key is essential to spend it. These keys are generated using complex number theory, making it computationally infeasible to derive a private key from a public one with current technology. This computational difficulty is the invisible barrier protecting billions of dollars in digital assets, safeguarded by the processing power of our classical microchips. Enter the quantum computer, a revolutionary new type of machine that operates on the principles of quantum mechanics. Unlike classical microchips that process bits as zeros or ones, quantum computers use qubits, which can represent 0, 1, or both simultaneously through superposition and entanglement. This fundamental difference unlocks the potential for exponential speedups for certain problems. Specifically, algorithms like Shor's algorithm, discovered in 1994, demonstrate that a sufficiently powerful quantum computer could efficiently factor large numbers. This capability would shatter the cryptographic foundations of much of our digital world, including the public key encryption that secures nearly all cryptocurrencies and secure communication, rendering them vulnerable to attack. The prospect of quantum computers breaking current encryption has ignited a global race to develop post-quantum cryptography, or PQC. These are new cryptographic algorithms designed to be secure against both classical and quantum attacks. Organizations like the U.S. National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, are leading efforts to standardize these next-generation algorithms, evaluating candidates that rely on different mathematical problems, such as lattice-based cryptography, code-based cryptography, and multivariate polynomial cryptography. The goal is to create new cryptographic shields that can withstand the immense computational power of future quantum machines, ensuring the continued security of our digital lives, including the vast crypto ecosystem, long before a practical quantum computer becomes a reality. The implications of quantum computing successfully breaking current encryption are profound, extending far beyond just cryptocurrency. Imagine a world where all encrypted data, financial transactions, personal communications, national security secrets, and intellectual property could be instantly decrypted. The economic fallout would be catastrophic, undermining trust in digital commerce and financial systems globally. For cryptocurrency specifically, a quantum attack on public key infrastructure could allow attackers to forge signatures, drain wallets, and destabilize entire blockchain networks. This isn't science fiction, it's a looming challenge that necessitates urgent action in cybersecurity and cryptography, pushing the boundaries of what our current microchip-based systems can secure. For decades, classical microchips have followed Moore's law, doubling the number of transistors on a chip approximately every 2 years. This relentless miniaturization has driven exponential growth in computing power. However, as transistors shrink to atomic scales, we are approaching fundamental physical limits. Quantum effects, once negligible, now pose challenges to reliable operation. Heat dissipation, power consumption, and the sheer complexity of manufacturing nanoscale circuits are becoming increasingly difficult hurdles. This is precisely why quantum computing represents not just an incremental improvement, but a paradigm shift, bypassing these classical limitations by harnessing a completely different set of physical phenomena. It's an entirely new architecture for computation. A quantum chip looks and functions dramatically differently from a classical microchip. Where a classical chip operates at room temperature, a superconducting quantum processor requires extreme cold, often just a few millikelvins above absolute zero, achieved inside a dilution refrigerator. Instead of etching billions of transistors, quantum chips feature a much smaller number of qubits, each carefully isolated and controlled. These aren't just faster processors, they represent a fundamental departure in how information is encoded and manipulated. This profound difference in physical implementation is what allows quantum computers to perform computations that are intractable for even the most powerful supercomputers built with conventional microchips. While the immediate threat of quantum computing is to current encryption, its eventual maturation will have far broader impacts. Beyond breaking crypto, quantum computers promise to revolutionize fields like materials science, drug discovery, artificial intelligence, and even the design of future microchips themselves. Imagine simulating new chemical compounds with unprecedented accuracy, leading to breakthroughs in battery technology or pharmaceuticals. Or optimizing complex logistical problems far beyond the reach of today's supercomputers. As quantum computing progresses, the very microchips that underpin our digital world will be influenced, either through the need for quantum-resistant hardware or through quantum-inspired design methodologies, pushing the limits of what human technology can achieve and secure. The journey from the classical microchip that powers our present to the quantum chip that may define our future is a testament to human ingenuity. The interplay between cryptocurrency, its reliance on existing silicon, and the looming quantum threat highlights a fundamental challenge: maintaining digital trust in an era of rapid technological evolution. The race is on not just to build more powerful computers, but to build secure ones. As we push the boundaries of technology, from the nanoscale of transistors to the quantum realm of qubits, the constant innovation in cryptography and hardware design will determine the resilience of our digital economy and the security of our interconnected world. The future of trust depends on our ability to adapt, innovate, and secure the foundations of our digital existence.